The man I married is the kind of guy who wakes up at 4:30 a.m. and gets the day going so that the desk work is done by the time the entire family gets up. Or at least he used to be. I'm sure that guy is still in there somewhere, but we have a baby.
Are you stuck? You want me to get you out?
And I haven't slept in 13 months. So now this season looks like us finding ways to fit it all in with 5 kids, cows, chickens, pigs, and a business to run. Let's do it. Every new mama knows that sleep during these early years can be like leftover dinner. You're just piecing it together each night, hoping you get a meal at the end. After 5 kids, Bo knows how rough that is on me. So his gift to me with Georgia was that he would let me sleep in every morning, and man, am I grateful. So as the sun rises, I'll nurse Georgia one last time, and Bo takes her out to the living room where the sisters take full advantage of that sweet, sugary baby. Chores are just around the corner, and it is hot. The bigs also like a slow start with Georgia in the cool of the morning. So while they're playing, Bo starts coffee, and my go-getter husband is lovingly forced to start the morning slowly. A few minutes of coffee and quiet before we face the day because my hour and a half of rest is just about up. The time has come to face the 100 plus Texas temperatures because these animals gotta eat. And at the rate the pigs are going, we're gonna have a lot of mouths to feed. First up, pigs. We feed the 3 piglets because they'll be in our freezer in winter of next year. We give Missy our sow some grub and we check on her cutie babies. And finally, we do the same for our boar, Bill. The cows are next, and some days we just hope that we're doing this right. We are growing out these guys for beef for our family. We dried off our pregnant milk cow, Goldie, so these guys have earned a lovely pair of bright orange weaning rings to keep them off of her. Don't worry, they can still put away their weight in hay. Did I mention we dried Goldie off, and that was an experience?
See, why is this? These things are all broken.
No, they're breaking. I appreciate all of our animals. I really do. I also believe that we keep animals as working members of our farm. And I swear, the summers here are like a vacation for these girls. We're back down to just a few eggs a day with all of these layers. But I'll never get over just how fun it is to let them out in the morning. Pure comedy.
You went the wrong way.
Never in my life did I think we'd have so much poop. While I'm still running point in the house on the baby, Bo and the boys handle the poop. But of all the chores on the farm, mucking isn't the worst. Pigs are pretty tidy, and they choose one spot in each area that we move them. They make it their bathroom, and they only do their business right there. I should note that we Sabbath on Saturdays, so we take a break and trust that our work for the week has been enough. That doesn't mean the animals don't need us, though. So every other day of the week, our kids are a major part of the morning chores. It just so happens that this is a Saturday, and we want them to know the rhythms of work and rest and trusting God with all that they need. I'm going to propose a radical notion here for the internet. This is our winter. Hang with me here. Up north, our friends spend multiple times a day refreshing water and breaking up ice so their animals have a fresh source when it's winter. In the summer, we don't bust up ice, but we do come out 3 to 4 times a day just to ensure that everyone has fresh, cool-ish water. On our warmest days, where it's reaching 110 plus degrees, we'll put frozen water bottles in their troughs during the morning to keep them from being too hot throughout the day. Bo and I usually catch up for the morning and set expectations for the day after the chores are done and around breakfast. He keeps telling me that the garden in the middle of the day is the roughest time to be there, but I will take the heat and the sun during nap time just to refresh via sweat. It's a chance to wear these happy Hisea yellow garden boots. Our herbs are looking great. Some of the happy flowers are thriving this summer.
That's better than yesterday. There was only one that we saw, so yay.
And even the passion flower is surviving the great caterpillar infestation of 2023. That is a whole nother video for another day.
But aren't they so pretty? This passion flower will not die.
All day we've been sporting these Hisea boots. We tried them out for a few weeks before sharing them here just to make sure they're the kind of product that stands up to real homestead work. Out of all the boots we have tried and worn holes in since moving to the country, Hisea is the most comfortable, easiest to slip on. Bo has completely abandoned his last brand because of the quality and assurance that we get from Hisea. They have a 100-year lifetime warranty and tons of styles to choose from.
Yes, they're soft and they're light,
Every other brand we have used, we bust through and break in a year, just about the same time as their warranty runs out. So if our family isn't barefoot on the Homestead, we're wearing these Hisea boots. They've also given us a 15% off code to share with you. You can find that in the description below. Can you even imagine being a 600-pound pregnant cow during the summer? God bless Goldie. She is the best of all of us. All of the animals get their wallows refreshed and a spa mist. About this time, we head to the studio to make some decisions. Inevitably, a child discovers us, as children do. The studio is a prime spot because that's where we hide all the snacks. So we nosh and chat and tumble around and make plans for the evening. Once it's not quite the temperature of the surface of the sun, we venture back outside. Today's evening plans: defend the pond at all costs. We dug this 1/4 acre pond in the fall, and recently we stocked it with fish, and now we come out here looking like hillbillies to keep the snakes and turtles out while we give this little oasis a chance to establish. This little bit of maintenance gives us a chance to safely swim and paddleboard out here, which is our end of summer plans coming up in just a few more weeks. On a homestead, when the sun is shining, you make hay. But we have no hay. So at our place, when the sun is shining, we find hay, and today we did. We dropped everything to get some irregular, ugly bales from our neighbor who had a steal of a deal for us.
So my neighbor just now messaged me saying, hey, I got a couple of bales of hay that got a little cosmetically messed up. You want them for a good discount? So I said, yes. He said, you got to come get them now. I was like, yep, I'm on my way. This is part of farming. You gotta get the deals whenever you can.
That's a wrap on this day in our life. We get up with the sun and we wrap up the day as it sets. There are big ticket moments when we dig ponds and projects that feel like we're making huge progress around the land. But I'd argue that it's days like these, seemingly monotonous, sweaty, and simple days that move the needle forward. If you like this video, be sure to check out our 7-acre tour video from a couple years ago. And don't forget to check out the description below for 15% off our favorite Hisea boots.